Hello, everybody, and welcome to a couple of things. We're back today.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Hope this session is going to be a good one. Of course, the topic. Yeah.
I think we have just been interrogating it in our own personal space with regard to how it has affected us, and then we want to bring it to the table so that we can talk to you about it. Semi, I think you can just outline it better. It's not a one sentence topic.
Yeah. It's more like, guys, are you as a person in a relationship aware of the fact that there could be pains and hurt you've caused to your partner, right? Yeah, and at the same time, going forward with that, if you've realized, have you then worked on seeing to it that you find resolution, that the pain and the hurt are being covered, dealt with, and we're moving on a clean slate?
And I think what we're concentrating on is the perpetrator, the person who have caused another one pain.
Yes.
That how much aware or conscious are you regarding what you have done? Because it is mainly the person whom the hurt has been caused to, who remembers and knows how deep the situation was, than the one who has actually caused the pain.
Yeah.
So today we want to divert and say, you who have
now the perpetrator.
Yeah.
Because in Tswana, without continuously,
Yes.
in Tswana we have a say that mudirwa ga lebale, and which is a fact. If you are a victim, there is no way you will forget of what the perpetrator did to you.
But translator directly.
But then a lot of times then a perpetrator forgets just because of maybe you're no longer seeing that person talking about the issue, or you're no longer in a situation where you could be reminded. You think things are okay and you just move on in life, only to find your background is full of hurt, is full of pain that you have caused. So now why we want to focus on a perpetrator is that thing that you either in life become a perpetrator or a victim. So now when you are a perpetrator, let's also sit back and really look into the things we have done in the past that have affected our relationships. Because at times somebody, when they don't talk, when a victim doesn't talk, does not mean the victim is not hurt.
And the problem is, when the issue is not resolved with the victim, it keeps cropping up in conversation which are not sometimes even related to that issue.
Yes.
But because you aren't healed and you have to deal with this person who has caused you pain, and you live with it on a daily basis. So you find yourself, just blurting out
at times,
emotions which are irrelevant to the
circumstances, yes, at the time, yes.
Purely because now you always have to look at this person who has caused you pain, and you reason with them from the background of your hurt, and not necessarily of what you are faced up with
at that time.
Yes. So I think either we like it or not, it would have to be. It is a crucial issue for people in relationship to really look at themselves. Have I healed to a point where now this no longer affects me in any reasoning?
Yes.
And can I stay with this person outside me always seeing them with what they have done? So, still, we today we want to say to the perpetrator, can you sit with your partner and recall, and or allow them to recall what you have done to them?
Yeah, which is the next step actually, and which is where probably I think in our next video we will have to deal with that part, where now we bring solution on how we can at least find ourselves dealing with hurts that we were not aware of. There will be steps that we will bring in. But at this time is a situation where we're saying, hence I even said there are times in life where, guys, you either a perpetrator or you the victim. There's no way you can live life where you only a victim, or you cannot just live life where you only a perpetrator, especially being in a relationship. So the fact that we share a relationship, there's a time where you cause pain, and there's a time where that pain can be dealt with at that time or in process. But there's time where some pains are not really dealt with, and you take it for granted, even when your partner probably keeps on telling you about what you would have done, but you just don't pay attention to it. But to reassure you, the fact that a partner in a relationship is hurt, the relationship is already hurt.
So we want the person who's instilling the pain to ask this question towards them and say, are you aware? Do you subconsciously hurt the person, or do you consciously hurt them? Is it stuff that you say, you know what, you know, to show her, no, this is what I'm doing. Are you conscious? Were you conscious? Can you sit today and say, I am aware?
Yeah.
You know, or can you just say, oopsie, my bad, did I? You know, because there are instances where you can step on someone's toe without realizing. You know, so
True.
I think the platform today, which we're trying to open up, is there could be bruises and cuts which have been caused in the relationship, emotionally so, or let's not only leave them emotional, you know, any kind
of hurt, any kind of hurt, yeah.
Or can we open up? Are you able to sit with your partner and discuss, or okay, I think I've wronged you on this and this, and allow your partner for them to tell you, no, this is what actually hurt me. This is where you wronged me. And without even being defensive. I think another problem...
That's where I was actually moving into.
Yeah.
That at times, even when you are told, you know, you hurt me, Sammy, you hurt me, and I want to find every arsenal to protect myself. Yeah, all because we all want to become perfect. We all want to become victims, or no, I'm a non-issue, you know. So whereas you either a perpetrator or you are a victim. But then when you are a perpetrator, there's a time where we need to really sit guys, and on your own space, no pressure, no nothing, but go through a time of self-search. You know, a time of self-search.
Are you saying sit on your own as a couple, or as
No, you as a perpetrator, you as a person, you know, or let me not even call you a perpetrator now. Like each and every one of us in relationships, can we just sit and really go deep into our minds of the things we could have done, and should you find, address them, and which is coming in our next video, where we will tell step by step ways in which we can approach solving a pain or a hurt that's been caused in a relationship.
And just to add on that, I think what needs to be done when you talk, I cannot talk to you if there's no safe space, if there's no non-judgmental, you know, where I know if I'm going to open up to you, I won't be judged. Like 10 years ago, today, are you going to tell me about something I did 10 years ago now? You know, I think we would need to really sit down and allow your partner. It doesn't matter if it has been talked off or not. I think the main issue is, are they still hurting? You know, is there a form of healing that has occurred?
And because what you're saying is a fact that we relate based on our own background.
Yeah.
Our experience makes us to relate going forward.
We always project.
We project.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whatever we.
Yeah. So is your partner projecting pain? Is it what you want in your relationship? And if it's not what you want,
create a safe space.
Can we? Yeah. Definitely.
Create that safe space for them to actually express themselves.
Yeah.
And stop being defensive.
Being defensive.
Because we major in it, all of us, don't we? We all major in defense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So next time, we'll chat about all those ways of how to heal ourselves.
As much as it was short, but I believe
God
it was a
bless
good
you.
message.
Bye-bye.